the day has come for me to put the wheels back onto the Cheshire Cat. This is going to be a big day. I don't have any money. My Buick had some car repairs that needed to be done. Apparently I broke a front coil spring on it, and the money I was going to use to finish this job I had to devote to that job. But in the interest of getting my car out of Mom's carport, I can put my discs back on and use my original 14-inch wheels. There's not enough room for the calipers to clear. If I put calipers in these spindle assemblies, it wouldn't clear the rim of the tire. But I can still mount the tire to it without the calipers on and put it on a flatbed and tow it to my house and wait to finish the brake job later. And that way Mom will have her carport back. The reason why this is so pressing is because we have Mom's car, Chevy Impala, my brother-in-law's old Honda or Toyota, or it's a Toyota, my baby sister's old minivan, my baby sister's new car, some sort of Chrysler, and my brother-in-law's pickup truck. And when you add my car, I'm here to visit, and then you've got the Cheshire Cat over there in the carport, you wind up with a damn parking lot. So I'm going to do what I can to take care of this problem for Mom. Baby sister and brother-in-law have moved in here with Mom while she sort of gets back on her feet. So we'll see how this job progresses. Step one is going to be mounting my right upper control arm to the frame. These two holes here and here line up with those two holes there and there. There are little splines here, right here on these bolts. These play an important role in this whole little assembly, as hopefully we'll see in a moment. Had to check my service manual for a moment. The way this works is this bolt is going to pass through the frame, through the shims, through the shaft of the control arm, and then through the nut at the back of the whole thing. So that's the order: frame, shim, shaft, nut. So there's the frame, and these little splines here grab hold of the frame. Okay, there's the frame, here's the shims. Now all these shims, a whole bunch of them, came off the front side of this bolt. I'll have the alignment guy check that. Okay, shaft, shit. Right, shaft, there we go. Perhaps I should put these shims on after, but I just remember where they go. Yeah, that would probably be wiser, instead of trying to keep these things on there while I'm trying to tighten the whole thing down. I'm taking a break from hunting my nut, and Mom is making me pancakes. Say hi to the internet, Mom.
Hello, internet. I do so adore you.
Yes, the internet loves you too, Mom. Thank you for making me pancakes.
You're welcome for the pancakes. And
Look.
if anybody else want pancakes, come on down.
Maybe it's back here. Wait a minute. Ah! Aha! There it is. Whew! I was worried for a second there. Alright, let's get this thing on before it decides to run away again. Alright, turning it the right direction. Alright, that's good. Okay. Alright, that one's good for now. Push. I had no idea this was going to be such a pain in the ass. I finally got it in. The trick was I had to spray oven cleaner on the insides here and clean off the grease and grime off of the frame, and then spray PB blaster to reduce the friction so that I was able to get those rubber bushings to line up with these holes. That was way more difficult than it needed to be. Okay, for future reference, what finally wound up working is putting a socket inside here, and you can get it onto this bolt and onto that bolt, and using a wrench instead of a socket on the far side back here. And it's slow, but it works. And here's what we have so far. Both bolts and nuts are on my lower control arm here. Mine doesn't squeak. And my upper control arm is bolted in, and there's no play in it. It just goes up and down. No front to back or side to side. I've got my shims in there. So now all I need to do is put my spindles on and then pack my bearings. Put my spindles on, pack my bearings to mount the discs, and I'll have wheels again. Alright, I'm done for the day. Mom has a date in an hour, and I got to clean up and clear out. I got the spindle assembly onto the bottom ball joint. Of course, both control arms are in. I'm trying to compress this spring so that there's enough room to stick it up in here and bring the lower control arm up. But I haven't compressed it enough. And I tried putting the jack underneath it and jacking it up, but my my ball joint here was raising with the rest of the car, so the spring was raising the entire car up, and I couldn't get anywhere. It was actually coming up off the jack stand here. So I've got to get about another 1.5 inches or 2 inches of compression in this spring, and there's an uncompressed one there beside it, so you can see what I'm dealing with here. So I'm going to get back at it tomorrow.